Happy Friday. I think what you guys are trying to tell me is that it's going to be a great show. I have not heard a note of this Flaming Lips record, so that'll be interesting for all of you. But you know how it is that I know that it's going to be a big deal? You guys are fucking going crazy with the chat. We actually hit a dozen retweets immediately, like in 5 minutes. And here on the Zooms, which all of you are welcome to if you're a patron, just go to patreon.com/finaljunkies. Go look in there and you'll see a Zoom code. You're welcome to join us on our Zoom chat also. Everybody's just completely going crazy. Everyone's talking about, reminiscing about this song and that song and how it works. And for me, that's exactly what I like. Okay? So, I liken it to tailgate parties before the fight. Before the game type of thing, where everybody just hangs out and gets excited. And that's kind of the way I'm feeling right now. Where it is that I knew it would be a big deal is that fucking Blumpkin, the dude who does all of our thumbnails, our buddy. This dude fucking pulled out a bottle of bourbon. He's drinking in the middle of the afternoon because he wants to savor this. It's kind of hard for me not to notice all of that. I mean, obviously, with what it is that I do here with Vinyl Junkies and these shows, I'm around music fanatics on every day. I'm talking music every day, and I'm around people who are very passionate about the things that they like, very knowledgeable. So to see that movement, all right, because it goes completely different. It goes counter to what my preconception is. And the preconception, you know me. It's like, listen, I'm not insulting. I'm somebody who lays bare what the preconception is. Okay? So the thing, for example, that we get on a very regular basis with these types of shows is, I don't even believe that you've never listened to the record. I get that's the typical thing, like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. It's like, okay, well, I'm lying to you and fuck off kind of thing, but I don't know the Flaming Lips. As a matter of fact, just now, I have a few Flaming Lips records because I've received them as promo, but I haven't paid attention to them. As a matter of fact, just talking now, like I learned just from listening to Flaming Lips crazy people that Soft Bulletin is a big album. Now, this is the statement that I've heard, and you tell me if it's right or not, okay? Because this, to me, fits into the preconception. The idea of the preconception always is, the minute you drop the needle, everything changes, right? And I want you to know that I am ready to accept this record and enjoy it. My preconceptions aren't that. I'll get to those. So I'm ready. I got 40 milligrams of fucking THC running through my blood. I got like 4 shots of coffee already in me, and I ingested half a gram of mushrooms. I ingested a museum dose of mushrooms. Why? Because while we were preparing all of this, the team here, I go to Blumpkin, hey, is this a mushroom album? He goes, yes. On the motherfucking hatch. So, by the time we drop the needle on this record, I figure the mushrooms are going to kick in. You generally know, I start doing something. I get excited. Okay? It's kind of cool that there's nearly 100 of us here. Hey, listen, folks, I don't know how subreddit works, okay? But I know how retweet works. The retweet campaigns absolutely fucking work. Go retweet this shit. Okay? Andrew T says I'm in a perfect frame of mind. Listen, like I said, I took enough mushrooms. I've been fucking with mushrooms now for what? Like, I've been re-fucking with mushrooms. I've done mushrooms when I was younger, but I hadn't done mushrooms in 15 years. And I've been re-fucking with mushrooms because they're legal here in Canada. So I bought a whole bunch, and I've been doing that for like maybe about a month now. And I've realized that I don't like working on a complete high. I've already taken a dump. That's the second thing that I've realized. Mushrooms are a fucking diuretic, big time. Okay? But what I've noticed is that being completely skied is not something that I like. There's a certain dose that I'm able to work with, and that's kind of the dose that I'm going for right now. Half a gram of what do you call it? Golden Teachers, for those of you who are what's it called, shroom fans. What the hell do they call those? Aquanauts? I don't remember the terms anymore. Aquaman! Aquaman! Fucking Aquaman! Those are people who do mushrooms under the water. Aquaman, like Charlie Tuna. You remember when they were trying to sell tuna to people? They were trying to sell tuna in America as chicken of the sea. Because the fact that it might be fish might sell less records. So they tried to tell people. They used to call it chicken of the sea. It's not really fish. You're actually just eating chicken. Fucking stupid. All right, Psychonauts. Thank you, sirs. Thank you. Yes, Psychonauts. So, I think for the last month, I've lived the life of a psychonaut. I started slow. I've tried the heavier trips, and I gotta tell you that I haven't hallucinated. I'd like to hallucinate. The extrasensory comes out, and I'm pretty sure I'm already beginning to feel something, so the extrasensory is going to be there. I think that, and the reason I'm able, like, I'm talking about this, number one, because it's my experience right now, but I do know that flaming lips supposedly are psychonauts also, so it's like mushrooms is a part of what they do, right? So, it's opened up, you know? And I kind of made it specifically so that everything hits when the needle hits. I'm ready. I've never done DMT, dude. Never done it. So, I'm ready. The bong's nice and warm. I got a nice cup of coffee. Can't wait. And please understand that for me, all of that's important. When I drop the needle on a record, when I get a record that means a lot kind of thing, I don't rush it at all. I want to make sure that I'm sitting comfortably. I want to make sure that I have a drink. I want to make sure that I piss so I don't have to be interrupted in the middle of it. So I made sure that I took a nice piss right before because I don't want to be interrupted. You know? And all of this is really for a record that, frankly, my preconception just doesn't have me predisposed towards. Now, do you like this kind of broadcasting? If you like this kind of broadcasting, I would like to invite you to become a patron. You can see we're 603. We just want to get to 605 now. Become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month if you support this kind of programming. I try to do these broadcasts and I try to add gonzo. Well, I try to add. I'm fucking gonzo, period. I mean, I am who I am. You know what I mean? I live my life the way I live my life like there's no tomorrow. All I had to steal. Least I don't have to beg or borrow. In other words, I don't give a single fuck about the fact that some fucking flaming lips nerd might be coming in and say, oh no, he's not playing the song right away. No, I'm gonna turn it off. Fuck off. We are creating new radio here. This is gonzo motherfucking radio. So, I don't ingest the same amount of drugs as our man Thompson did. Why can't I remember names all of a sudden? Hunter S. Thompson, but same type of deal. Kinda. While keeping the spirit of people like John Peel, who were very serious about their music, who enjoyed discovering music all the time, always kept an open mind, and relished sharing that with others. And to me, that's what it's about. Okay, so I would ask, for example, I'm curious. Fuck, we're over 100 people already. How many? Where are you guys from? Roll call. Montreal, Canada. Montreal, Canada. Montreal, Canada. Quebec, Canada. Quebec, mon tabarnak! Québec! Magog! Magog! Ça va-tu, toi? Yeah, so it's like keeping that passion for music and carrying on the idea of old radio and discovering music, old radio style, and John Peel and the way he approached music. You know, John Peel's approach to music was, there really isn't such a thing as bad music. It's just music that's not on your plane yet. You're not understanding it yet. You're not there for that headspace. So this idea of bad music is completely relative, and I kind of agree with that. To me, it's all relative, okay? Because I got Shag's records. So I'm pretty sure that if I play Shag's records, for the vast majority of people who know what good music is, they're going to say, you're listening to shit. And I tell them, fuck, I got nothing to say to you. I got nothing to say to you, okay. You know? So, to me, going in with that idea is a pretty important thing. Going in, like, I approach this kind of thing like an anthropologist. I've explained this as well also. The idea of the anthropologist is that you guys are a tribe already. I mean, there's well over 100 of you, so we haven't even started yet. So it's pretty clear there's a pop here. There's people who feel very strongly about the Flaming Lips, okay? And I'm respectful of that. So up to a certain point, even though this is my show, The Old Man, and I've never listened to it, I'm respectful that in a very large sense, I'm the guest here. I am the unfamiliar here. VJ Hive Mind is populated right now with a bunch of people that have strong feelings towards the record, are passionate about it. And that's the beauty of VJ Hive Mind, which is what we do here. We plug in and we share in the beauty of just listening to a piece of music together, man. You know? Listening parties is kind of like a live event. So yeah, I am looking forward to it. I'm very pumped about that. Now, let me get to the preconceptions. When did Well, listen, Flaming Lips have been on my radar for a long time. Flaming Lips have to... Yeah, you seen Nickelback. Yeah, I don't know Nickelback. I'm pretty sure that people talking about Nickelback... I sometimes wonder... Okay, here, let me make the Nickelback argument, okay? All those people that say that Nickelback sucks. Nickelback sucks! Nickelback sucks! Nickelback sucks! Okay, so my answer to that is, okay, so you listen to Nickelback, right? No, I don't listen to Nickelback. Okay, so then how do you know it sucks? You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to stuff that sucks. Why would I do that? And why the fuck do I care about what other people like and what they do? Fuck that. So for me, when I see this kind of thing, everybody becomes a punching bag. There's a punching bag, okay? And we see this in culture on a regular basis. People like having their punching bag. So Justin Bieber is a punching bag, okay? Fucking Demi Lovato's a punching bag. Cardamom B is a punching bag. Fucking Kanye West is a punching bag. And I think that that's more about cult of personality. And I think that that stuff is more a representation of fucking bandwagon mentality about how people are so fucking stupid that they just hear something repeated enough that they'll believe it and start saying it themselves. So, that's always going to exist. Fuck them. Alright? Yeah, Doves are better than Coldplay. That kind of guy. Gravy Vapor. I hope you were saying that as a joke, because if you're that kind of guy, I already think that you're a douche jacket. Just to say. Just to say. These people that compare albums. Give me a fucking break, please. Please. You know? I hate fucking critics. I hate them. Shut up. Seriously. You gotta tell me about why it's no good? Fuck you. You know? Primus sucks. That is an exception I make. Primus sucks. And that's why it is, listen, everything that I'm saying right now, that's why it is that I'm saying what I'm saying before I play this record. Because if I had to go with that, I would not do Flaming Lips. Okay? You guys voted it in the voting round when we did the album sides, right? If you guys want to crowdfund other Old Man, there's a link right there. Those albums. You guys want to crowdfund something? Go take a look at what's available. You could crowdfund for as little as $1. Me, my entire thing, my entire shtick is we get together, we put on the record, and we listen in community. This is going to attract people that like it already. So when you're listening to it for the first time, how many of you are listening to this record for the first time? Am I the only guy? I'm curious. Am I the only guy here who's never listened to this Flaming Lips record? So you have to think about it also from my end. From my end, I got a bunch of people. I've got a bunch of people that have listened to it. I have not listened to it. It makes me certainly more receptive to listening to it. But the preconception is this. I keep saying preconception, and now I guess I'll get to it, okay? Wayne Coyne does not strike me. I don't know. There's too much happening there. It's not for me. The example that I could give is Father John Misty, right? I don't care for the persona of Father John Misty. I don't. I'm pretty certain that with that persona, I've seen him perform on things, all these fucking affectations he does. Fuck all of it. I'm not into it. It's not saying that it's good or bad. It's just I am not into it. So I definitely do not like the persona of Father John Misty. I've got every Father John Misty record, though. Because I fucking love his music. Love. I think he's fantastic. So, you have to be able to separate the two things. You have to. So using that argument, Wayne Coyne is not a guy that I am predisposed to based on what it is that I know. And one of the things that kind of makes it is, for me at least back then, I don't know how many years back this goes, but I'm a massive Erykah Badu fan. Like, Badu worship. I'll buy everything Badu. I think that she's wonderful. And at some point, fucking this Wayne Coyne was getting into an argument with her, and they were having beef. And I saw some of that beef, and it's like, this is fucking stupid. So for me, that's what it is that I have. Then, I don't know, fucking balloons and fucking Hulk fists, Incredible Hulk fist. I know about all of this kind of stuff, and that stuff is fun, but it's not what it is. No one seems to ever talk about necessarily the music. And when people tell me that there's Beatles vibes, it's like, oh, fuck, well, who's going to tell me? It's like, it just comes off as very pitchfork to me. You understand? And you guys know what I'm talking about. If you've watched enough of these shows, alt pitchfork is something that I describe as just this preconception that I have of these fucking white kids going to these stupid festivals and watching these bands with another 100,000 white kids dressed up in fucking costume with stupid paint on their face, playing hacky sack. And going into the fucking tent and buying $10 bottles of Evian. And while we're on Evian, Evian is not a person's name. Evian. If you're thinking about calling your fucking kid Evian, realize that you're calling her a bottled water. It's bottled water. Think about it. I'm gonna call my kid Evian. No. So I got Blumpkin who says Flaming Lips are not Pitchfork. Okay. But I'm talking about my preconceptions, are I not? So you telling me that it's not Pitchfork doesn't change a fucking thing. I gotta listen to it. But that's the reason it is that it's just, I've known about this band since forever. Okay? I've known more about Spectacle and I've known more about Beef than I've known about the music. So where's the beef? Everywhere but where the beef is supposed to be, where it comes to my experience to date of the Flaming Lips. Now, people throw around the word psychedelic really fucking easily. And with respect, when a fucking 25-year-old kid who's fucking been brought up on Pitchfork talks to me about psychedelic music, oh, psychedelic, yeah, have you ever listened to the Black Angels? Very psychedelic. Have you ever listened to the Spacemen 3? Very... Okay, I get it. But there's, so all of this plays into why I have not been sold on this. Okay? The fact that it's popular, the fact that I can imagine people, the characters in Portlandia listening to the Flaming Lips being big fans, if Portlandia would make fun, there you go, there's alt Pitchfork right there. I once fucking called a guy who was giving me attitude Portlandia. He was so fucking offended. He was giving me attitude, and I told him to fucking take his toque and go back to Portland. It was fucking pretty funny. He was so offended. So the mushrooms are kicking in now, you see? So yeah, man, there's that stereotype feeds into it. Everything changes the second you drop the needle on a record. So if you guys think that I go in with this and it's like my idea is I want it to stay that way, no, I want it to change. You know what's happened to me over the last year? I've caught myself doing it only for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I sometimes hum Radiohead songs to myself. Dun, 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 dun. This is what you get. So, it moves out of that element once you start listening to the music. See? Yeah, and after that's the other thing. He's showing me a picture of Wayne Coyne. My buddy's showing me a picture of Wayne Coyne with Yoko Ono, and I fucking worship Yoko Ono. But that's the whole thing, even. You see the sparkly jackets, and you see the fucking feather boas, and it's like... There's a lot of fluff if I don't know the music. So, let's go to the music. Is it going to be psychedelic? Okay, well, listen, I'm on a 0.5 gram of mushrooms, so let's find out, right? Oh, this is the other thing. This is the other thing that he says, right? Soft bulletin. We were talking. We got like our bullpen here, right? So we hang out at the first before the show starts and everything. Wait for the tweets to come through. And the statement that I heard, this is interesting. The statement that I heard, and I may get it wrong, and Blumpy will correct me immediately if I did, but he was saying that where this record here, the Flaming Lips, Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots, is Kid A, the soft bulletin would be OK Computer. Now that's a reference that would have made no sense to me at all a year ago, but now it makes sense to me. Okay. Interesting. But it gives me something where it's like, oh, really? Okay. Because if I had to go in terms of, I don't know, man. I remember my first listen. I think I liked Kid A best. Well, actually, I liked Moon-Shaped Pool. But I recall when I was doing them in order, I listened to OK Computer, and then I listened to Kid A, and I thought I liked Kid A better. But I seem to be going to OK Computer a whole lot more. So, I mean, now I got that in my head, and obviously it's not going to be the only thing, and we were talking, and we realized that it seems like I got a copy of the soft bulletin, too. They didn't even fucking know. Once again, why? Because if it's promo, I don't pay as close attention. When I'm buying the record with my own money kind of thing, I dig in. You know? It's not the same experience. So, let's see what this is. Yeah, you see some of you are saying it feels more like In Rainbows. Okay. What am I going to get here? Am I going to get a party record? Because when I think of all these flashy jackets and fucking feather boas, is it going to be a party? Are there any chill parts? I'm ready for this. This is nice and warm. I'm ready for this. So you can compare albums, but I can't compare bands. Dickhead, you're on my channel. I'm not on yours. Who the fuck are you? Get off my fucking channel, please. If you like this kind of a show, become a patron. And support it. Don't be like a fucking dickhead who's actually complaining about it. You understand? Okay, well, if you're broke, you're broke. If the entire world broke, some people actually understand that art needs to be supported. And in this kind of a thing, it's like, hey, you know what? There's a job here. I've been on... Have you ever worked 414 straight days? I have. Today is day 414. I haven't taken a single day off. I'm on all the motherfucking time. So, supported by becoming a patron. You're here, right? You're enjoying it? Patreon.com/VinylJunkies. This is my job. I take this fucking seriously. I am in music every day. This is what I do. I wake up early. This is what I do. I go to bed late. This is what I do. So, support it. John Peel was paid by the BBC. No one pays my salary. You guys support this fucking show. You guys. And we got 603 people who think it's worth supporting for $2 or $5 a month. Be one of those 603 people. And the people who think it's a drag for having to say that, well, my friend, you don't get anywhere without hustling, so you gotta hustle. You're not listening to any commercials, right? I promise that if this was sponsored by Coca-Cola, I'd take that Coca-Cola money fucking quick. But we ain't there. So become a patron. Here's side one. This broadcast is brought to you by the Flaming Lips and me, motherfucker. Me. It's brought to you by me. Produced by me. Directed by me. Fuck. I'm prepared. Take me away, Calgon. Oh, fuck.
If it's not now, then tell me when would be the time she would stand up and be a man. For to lose I could accept, but to surrender I just wept and regretted this moment. Oh, I don't know where the sun leaves and the starlight begins.
test is over.
Unit 3021 is warming, makes a humming sound when its circuits duplicate emotion. And a sense of coldness detaches as it tries to comfort your sadness. One more robot learns to be something more than a machine. When it tries to weigh it down, makes it seem like it can run. 'Cause it's hard to say what's real when you know the way you feel. Is it wrong to think it's love when it tries to weigh it feeling a synthetic kind of love, dreaming
Yeah, there are the mushrooms.
synthetic wish. As the lights blink faster and brighter, one more robot learns to be something more than a machine. When it tries to weigh it down, makes it seem like it can run.
I am very, very high and loving this.
Her name is Yoshimi. She's a black belt in karate, working for the city. She has to discipline her body, 'cause she knows that it's demanding to defeat those evil machines. I know she can beat them. Oh, Yoshimi, they don't believe me, but you won't let those robots eat me. Yoshimi, they don't believe me, but you won't let those robots defeat me. Those evil-natured robots, they're programmed to destroy us. She's gotta be strong to fight them, so she's taking lots of vitamins, 'cause she knows that it'd be tragic if those evil robots win. I know she can beat them. Oh, Yoshimi, they don't believe me, but you won't let those robots defeat me. Yoshimi, they don't believe me, but you won't let those robots eat me. Yoshimi. Cause you know that it'd be tragic if those evil robots win. Yeah, I know that she can beat them. Oh, Yoshimi, they don't believe me, but you won't let those robots defeat me. Yoshimi, they don't believe me, but you won't let those robots defeat me. Yoshimi, they don't believe me, but you won't let those robots eat me. Yoshimi, they don't believe me, but you won't let those robots eat me. Yoshimi.
I'm having a great old time. Are you? Any album that makes me go inwards and makes me feel like a child is a nice thing. I like it. I'm on a mushroom trip, you know? Yeah, I'm on a mushroom trip right now. Not very much. Like I said, a good size stem. A good, stem. I took a half inch, no, an inch, a good inch stem, even longer. So, totally into it. And it's really nice when you listen to music and the images that float across your imagination as you close your eyes and just enjoy your high is fucking Care Bears. Care Bears traveling by rainbow on cotton candy clouds. Some fucking stars probably up in there. Maybe a unicorn or two. You can throw unicorns in there too. And it coincides very, very much with something that happened that was really cool today. My kid's going to be 15. My daughter's going to be 15 when on Monday. You know? It's cool. And this has been a weird year for education, obviously. But one of her teachers basically, her English teacher actually, got them reading comic books. So instead of doing the Macbeth and doing the stuff that we grew up on, right? The curriculum's impossible to really absorb. You can't fucking absorb Death of a Salesman. The irony itself would be fucking cruel. So, yeah, this teacher basically, he's teaching literary forms through comic books. And I think he's got them reading Batman or something. I think he's got them reading Batman. That's exact. Batman Origins or something like that. So, I'm a huge comic book collector. I have I haven't collected in ages, but I have those comic boxes. I got maybe a dozen comic boxes filled with with stuff from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Tons of comics. The first this, the first that. And they've always kind of just sat there. For the first time, my daughter is starting to express interest in comic books. And so just this morning, as she was preparing my first coffee, and I'm waking up and stuff like that, Batman somehow came up, and I gave her a comic book. I have this leather-bound comic book of Batman's Frank Miller series. What's the fucking Frank Miller series with the camera, the Joker? I always forget the name of that fucking series. Those of you who are into comics, okay? But a huge Batman series. Dark Knight, that's the one. The Dark Knight, okay? So this is years ago. They came out with this leather-bound, gorgeous version, gold foil and stuff like that, of that. The Killing Joke, that's it. The Killing Joke, thank you. Killing Joke. So just this morning, I handed my daughter The Killing Joke. Is she too young for The Killing Joke? Nah, I'm okay with it. It's pretty cool to know. I mean, if she goes through the trouble of reading it and stuff, and if it keeps her interest, it's going to be like, oh, fuck, you're reading that? It's going to be cool. And it's going to make me understand what it must be like for you guys to hang out with me while I'm listening to flaming lips for the first time the way I am, Yoshimi, high on mushrooms and, you know, in the middle of the whole thing playing with my toys. I think that's usually, you put all of that all together and you don't need me to add a numerical score or a letter grade to tell you that I'm having a good time. And that's the point. Therein lies the point. You take the preconceptions and then you throw them out. You cop to them because it makes for interesting radio. And because perhaps your preconceptions are the same preconceptions that everyone else has. In other words, hipster music, if you want to call it hipster. I call it alt pitchfork. I dug this a whole lot. I absolutely did catch the comic book aspect, which again, dovetails. This album seems to be right now, like the time I'm listening to it, seems to be the perfect place and time for me. Because, well, I just told you the comic book story. That literally just happened. My experimentation with mushrooms is now about a month in. I'm finishing my second. I'm about done with my 14th gram, and then I'm gonna try a different type of mushroom. So I am full on psychonaut mode. As a matter of fact, I've never done it. I've never done mushrooms before, other than to just party. It's the first time that I'm actually testing it. Seeing what I think, you know? And I must say, this is perfect for it. It's perfect. It's extremely pleasant. It evokes cartoon images. It's lovely. And I look forward to hearing the next one. As a matter of fact, by the time we got to song 3, I began asking myself, okay, so this Yoshimi thing, is there a narrative? If there is a narrative, it's like, what I think I want to do is I want to start it all over again so that I can pay closer attention. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. And after I'm done, no, just let it go through. But just to tell you that that's the point to which it caught my attention. It captured my imagination. So as I was doing this, I was getting into the world of Yoshimi. Enjoying it, imagining it in my own head. And like you would with a comic book or something like that, I go to the album and look for, all right, let's see what more story we can tell me. And I was met with this. And this is what I hate about the fucking Flaming Lips. I mean, I would have honestly just way preferred if they continued with the fucking story. Instead, it's like, hey, you know what? Let's take a picture of us looking cool. And to me, that shit turns me off. I know it's part of rock and roll and everything, but it fucking turns me off. It does. I would have much rather opened that. I was hoping. I was let down by it. I was let down by it. Because I was hoping that it was going to invite me into this world that's being played out there. And instead, it's like, hey, look at us. This is my preconception of Flaming Lips. This right here. That's my preconception of Flaming Lips. And sometimes it gets in the way, but when you listen to the music, you don't have to pay attention to that. So it's funny because I think that the Father John Misty, especially after having this experience right now, it just strengthens that whole idea of the Father John Misty thing. Father John Misty, he's insufferable. I can't fucking deal with him. So I listen to his music. And his music takes me away. I Love You Honey Bear is a fucking masterpiece of a record. Pure Comedy is a beautiful record. I don't think I want to see these guys live. This is a beautiful record. I don't know, maybe I want to see them live. Maybe I want to see them live. No, that's not true. That's another experience. But I was getting into the comic book narrative. I was very much enjoying how the instrumentation made it sort of like you kind of heard that there was something happening. This was developing in my mind. This picture here was developing in my mind. I was using my imagination. You scored. You scored. It's fucking awesome. Tell me more. You know? Was a comic book ever been done for this? Because the music lends to that. The music definitely lends to that. I mean, again, if we're taking the music complete, to me, I'm engrossed in the art. I am. Like, it was an engrossing experience. It was a lot of fun. I'm not engrossed in them, though. You follow what I'm saying? All right. So, what this tells you is that I'm looking very forward to side B. And I'm not going to look at that fucking centerfold again, is all. I'm just not going to look at the fucking centerfold. Look at me. I'm wearing a fucking feather boa. No, thanks. No, thanks. I fucking hated Lenny Kravitz for the same thing. I hate that whole thing. It's just me. Whatever. You got to wear feather boas. I got it. You know? I understand. Tommy Bolin, I understand. I get it. All right, so what do I do here? We're going to play side 2. Now that we've put the log of security on, the log of security is what it is that I use to remind myself as I talk that I've already flipped the side over. This is a reminder that that task has been done. Because you see, I'm a stoner. And when you're talking about music and doing radio as well as playing the music, you forget whether you turned the side or you didn't. I'm trying to enjoy myself. I'm trying to vibe. I gotta tell you, can I tell you one huge improvement to this? One of the reasons I'm able to enjoy this is that I'm not paying attention to any of the fucking chat. The chat is so distracting to me. I'm listening to this for the first time. I just, and again, listen, this is really very much a testament to, as far as I'm concerned, this record. That it really wanted me to pay attention. I'm pretty sure that when I look back at this entire thing, I wonder if I'm going to be, like, I wonder if I'm going to be a psychonaut for the rest of my life now. Because I'm loving this. I'm loving this, man. There's a great feeling of wellness, you know? The afterglow of mushrooms is a very beautiful thing. And I had tried the blue meanies, didn't like those, but these golden teachers, I think golden teachers is my recipe here. It's delicious. It's very, very good. And it's with golden teachers that we're going to listen to side 2. Hey. Yes, this is me actually on mushrooms for real. I've never listened to it. Yes, for real. You guys voted for this record? It was the #1 vote, so I went out and I bought it. I got it on Discogs. It came over. Boom. Done. Do you guys want to crowdfund any other albums? You can do that, you know. Oh my God, Sam. There is a participation element to this show. Motherfuck yes. Go. Participation! We need participation music. I need a musician to create participation music for me. Like that. Add a little bit of glitz and glamour. I want to be more like Wayne Coyne. Like Wayne Coyne. Yes! There we go! Where do we go? Where do we come from? Talking to go. Stop. The copyright police is going to get on our ass for that. The copyright police. Go pick an album. If you want to participate in this entire thing, Please realize I'm high right now. I'm just trying to get by. This is where it is that I veer perilously close to the car wreck part of the thing. And it's like, oh fuck, this guy's just a blithering idiot. Yeah. You gotta go there sometimes. You understand? I'm a loner, Dottie. A rebel. So go crowdfund these albums if you want to crowdfund these albums. Okay? The best part is if you really want that to happen, you can crowdfund it for $1. $1. And then support this kind of broadcasting. Become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month. Patreon.com/vinyljunkies. Yes. Patreon.com/vinyljunkies. Go become a patron today. Will you become patron number 604? Well, you become patron 605. 606. 607.
Sam's on drugs, everybody.
Drugs are fun. My fucking daughter's listening to me. Listen, Sophia, turn off the television. Turn off everything. I don't want you to hear any of this anymore. Daddy's he's working. Trying to imagine what it must be like fucking having me as a father. Poor child. There is a U2 crowdfunding going on, yes. There is a U2 crowdfund. If you want to see the old man do U2, you really have your heart set on it, you can absolutely make that happen for as little as $1. You fucking bitches. Do U2, do Bongo. You're trolling me. What, you think I don't know this? You think I don't know you're trolling me? All right. I want the troll army to reach 100,000. You cunts. Troll me for $1. Let's see if I can round up 100,000 of you cunts. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some U2. I'll do the Joshua Tree. I'll do the Joshua Tree. You understand? You two can contribute. They want to fucking contribute. They can contribute. You want to troll me? I need 100,000 trolls to put in $1. Until then, vaffanculo. I'm not fucking doing Bongo. I'm not doing it. But Sam, think of the channel. Think about how good the channel will be. You'll be able to get all the Bongo out of your system. Think about what a big show. Oh my God, Sam. The ratings, Sam. Think of the ratings. No! No! You want to troll me? Troll me, bitch. Troll me. I double dare you. I triple dare you. I quadruple dare you. Go troll me. Go troll me. No, you're not trolling me? $1. Troll me. Right? So fuck you. Listen, I grew up on the WWF, okay? So I got my heel game. I got my fucking heel game down. I got my heel game down. You understand? You already know that half the crowd is going, boo! Boo! And they're trying to throw their fucking beer and they're like popcorn at you. You fucking hicks. It's spectacle. It's make-believe. Now go read a book. Fuck. I fully understand that the WWF is spectacle for mohans. It doesn't matter. It's fun. I'm a mohan. 51 years old. I'm doing drugs still. What? Oh, well, Sam, you know, that's very disrespectful. I'd rather be a plumber. Okay, well, go fucking plunge bathrooms then. No problem. You hear me? Do you hear me criticize your job? Plunge away, dear friend. plunge away. I want to be a radio host DJ that does drugs on air and plays music. Is that okay? Thank you. Go become a fucking patron and support this nonsense. Support this nonsense for $2 or $5 a month. For $2 or $5 a month. I'll fucking suplex and camel clutch all of them. Greg the Hammer Valentine has no chance with me. Put me face to face with Ivan Putski. I'll fucking Polish hammer him. His Polish hammer will do nothing compared to my fucking Italian. My Italian bastone. The fucking bastone. I'll hit him with the Italian bastone. I'll bastonate him. This is why you become a patron, motherfucker. Because, listen. Yeah, I know, it's very fucking whack. Rubles, listen to me. Go become a patron, rubles. If you want to tip me, don't use fucking YouTube. YouTube takes 30%. Fuck them. Direct, tip the old man. Thomas Harry, hey Sam, lovely to see you, man. I can already see and hear that you're already throwing a mental. Fantastic, I've buckled up, sir. I'm a professional. I have done mushrooms for the occasion. I've done mushrooms for the occasion. I'm ready to be the welcoming committee for patron number 604 and 605! Go become a fucking patron. $2 or $5 a month. Support this nonsense. All right. The audience is 200 plus now. Why am I watching this mental patient? What else are you going to do on a Friday? You're fucking sitting on your desk. What are you doing? You're in your pajamas right now? What are you doing? What else are you going to be doing with your ears? Do you have a sexual appointment? Do you have a sexual appointment scheduled for your left earlobe? No, your ears are free. So we're here together. But I thought I was going to be listening to... You will. But this is a radio programming show. Supported by patrons like you. All right. Side 2, bitches. This is fun. Don't do mushrooms, children. Yeah. Sophia, please turn off the... Andre, turn everything off up there. Turn everything off. We don't want our child being porny influenced. There's some fucking there's some loser on YouTube who's fucking high on mushrooms. He's making a fucking mockery of himself. We don't want her seeing these kinds of things. Make sure that you take her church dress to the dry cleaners. We need to pray on this. We need to pray. Oh fuck, next week's old man's. Okay. We have a professional producer here. We got people on Zoom that they send me messages in like big text so that it catches my attention. Because they know I'm a fucking moron. So, I gotta show you next week's old man. Yeah, do it like this guy, you see? It's bigger like that. Oh, that's a terrible drop. So take a look, folks. These are the albums you like. Next week's shows, as you know, the Mondays and the Wednesdays and the Fridays. Same time, same channel. Old man listens. What will he listen to next? Tune in next week, bitch. Listen, mushrooms are fun. What do you want me to say? Oh, fucking Sam, seriously, get on with it. You're having too much fun in the middle. You're having way too much fun in the middle. Just stop. Go to fucking Spotify and press play. You can play the whole album. The band's gonna get paid a penny for it. Get the fuck out of my sight. I'm not here to entertain you, you cunt. Go become a patron if you have any fucking... If you don't have any shame in your heart. If you don't have any shame in your heart and $2 in your fucking pantaloons, go become a patron for $2 or $5 a month. For $2 or $5 a month. The pantaloons. Pull the money from your coin purses. Your coin purses. Patreon.com/Vinyl Junkies. Kumbaya, my lord! Kumbaya! Kumbaya, my lord! Kumbaya! Kumbaya, my lord! Kumbaya! Oh, Lord! Kumbaya! Listen, bitch, if you're gonna do mushrooms, you gotta make sure that you do it in style. You understand? You gotta do it in style. I'm not doing this for your entertainment, I'm doing this for my entertainment. If you're not entertained, I've already told you can fuck off. This is my mushroom trip! I'm enjoying it! Oh, my beloved ice cream bar! How I love to lick your creamy center! And you're so, oh so nutty! I am weeding out the uncommitted. This man knows what I'm doing. Listen to me. If you're gonna leave, leave now. I want you to get the fuck off my channel. Leave right now. I want you to leave. I want you to leave. I want a smaller audience. An audience of one. It's what I'm looking for. All right. What it is that I want to know is at what point do you think that I lost the plot? We're going to put up a poll on Twitch. At what point did Sam just completely lose the fucking plot? Was it at the 5-minute mark, the 10-minute mark, or the 15-minute mark? When did he just completely fucking lose what are we doing here? The centerfold! This reminds me! My blood runs cold! My memory has just been sold! My angel is a centerfold! Angel is a centerfold! Na 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 na. You don't have to worry about me. I'm actually making sure that I do things for all of you to go away. Go away! Go away! How long will this last? How long will this last? This mushroom madness. The space madness! Oh, my beloved ice cream! How I love to lick your creamy center! And you're oh so nutty! What goes downstairs, alone or in pairs? A son of a bitch. You're a blumpkin. I'm a blumpkin. We're a blumpkin. We're a blumpkin. We're a blumpkin. We're a blumpkin. In other words, what it is that I'm telling you folks is I really don't give a fuck. I'm having a good time. I gotta remember this. This has to be a memorable first listen for me. For me. Because I like music. How long have I been going on like this? I'm going to ask my producer, okay? I'm going to ask my producer, Blumpkin. Blumpkin, have I lost the plot? He's just standing there. He's got his head down and he's just shaking his head. He's shaking his head. This is wrong. He doesn't understand. He's just shaking his fucking head. This is wrong. All right. Yeah, you're still here. When are you going to get to the music? Did you become a patron since then, dude? Well, obviously I've failed at my job, have I not? It looks to me like I have failed you. Where's the patronage? Patreon.com/vinyljunkies. Support Gonzo Radio, bitch. Support Gonzo Radio, bitches. I know disco. All right. I think I'm ready. We got a bunch of fucking patrons to say hello to, though. We're going to do that, okay? We're going to do that. After. Play some J Dilla. Yeah. Right away, sir. Go into your fucking penny book and go tip me. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Who's going to pay for my mushroom habit? Oh, you like the mushroom shows, don't you? Mushrooms cost money. Look at me. I look like a fucking pretend. I can't... I use Irish Spring. 3 bars, $1. 3 bars, $1. I smell fucking Irish after. I smell delicious. I don't need the fancy body washes. What am I even talking about anymore? All right. I don't even... It's like, wait a second. What am I talking about again? We're here for an album side. Side 2. This was awesome. I'm sorry for disappointing you, Mom. Blumkin looks all dejected.
I was waiting on a moment, but the moment never came. All the billion other moments we're just slipping away. I must have been true. We're just slipping away. Just in a dream. I was wanting you to love me, but your love never came. All the other love around me was just wasting away. Was just wasting away. Just a dream. Was just wasting away. I was waiting on a moment, but the moment never came. 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 But the moment never came.
Let's get the patron 607. Go become a patron. Patreon.com/VinylJunkies. This has been a most enjoyable Friday. I'm digging it, man. This is outstanding music to trip to.
It's summertime, and I can't understand if you still feel sad. It's summertime. Though it's hard to see, it's true Look inside, all you'll see. Look inside, all you'll see is a self-reflective inner sadness. Look outside, I know that you recognize it's summertime. Look outside, I know that you recognize it's summertime. Do you realize that you have the most beautiful face? Do you realize saying all of your goodbyes. Let them know you realize that life goes fast. It's hard to make the good things last. You realize the sun doesn't go down. It's just an illusion caused by the world spinning round. Do you that everyone you know someday will die? And instead of saying all of your goodbyes, let them know you realize that life goes fast. It's hard to make the good things last. You realize the sun doesn't go down. It's just an illusion caused by the world spinning round. Do you realize that you have the most beautiful face? Do you realize? As logic stands, you couldn't meet a man who's from the future. But logic broke as he appeared. He spoke about the future. We're not gonna make it. He explained how the end will come. You and me were never meant to be part of the future. All we have is now. All we've ever had is now. All we have is now. All we've ever had is now. I noticed that he had a watch in hand that looked familiar. He was me from a dimension torn free of the future. We're not gonna make it. He explained how the end will come. You and me were never meant to be part of the future.
This was a stupendous experience. This was beautiful. Everything, all of it. I'm at a point in my life where I'm really happy right now. I'm happier than I've ever been in my entire life, and I've worked to get there. And it's nice to feel that. And this music makes me happy. I think I could use more, you know? My preconceptions are completely, I won't say shattered, but the example that I used to give of Father John Misty, how he's like a type of artist I don't want to see live, but I love the records. I think this kind of firmly fits into that category. Now that's a party of two kind of thing. I'm not sure that I'm interested in, I don't know. The whole look thing, there's just, it's not for me. The art, on the other hand, is, I mean, it's undeniable. It's great. It's happy. It's lovely. I wonder why they didn't take the slow song. I don't know what the names of these songs are, obviously, because it's the first time I hear them. But there was the slow song that was really beautiful. Kind of like, it's like, wait a second, this is like their fucking Hey Jude type of thing. Really quite beautiful, you know? It seemed to me like a perfect end. As I was listening to that song, it's like, this is a perfect fucking song to just end the album on. And then there's another two songs. And I mean, the song that came after the ballad kind of like changed the vibe a bit. And then you kind of just get back into it, and the last song's amazing, you know, but it's just, it feels like, yeah, it feels like that ballad would have been just like the most grand way to end the album. Not to say that the other songs are different. Maybe, listen, the artist in the end chooses all of that. And I'm sure that there's some reason for it. And ultimately, the artist chooses whatever it is that they want to choose. You know? Yeah, do you realize that? I mean, it's a lovely song. It's a beautiful song. I know that this record's going to stay with me. My dalliance with mushrooms, like, it's the first time I do them, like, you know, and kind of pay attention type of thing, basically yields for the mushroom tapes. So some of these shows are, you know, some of these shows get freaked out sometimes, you know. And I guess this is one of the mushroom tapes, and there's going to be the mushroom albums when I look back. And I know that this is going to be one of those mushroom albums, and I like mushroom albums. I look for mushroom albums, so it's really nice to have one that I actually experienced on mushrooms for the first time and did properly, and realize that it fits that experience perfectly. Like it felt comfortable. It felt comfortable. The record, after you finish playing the record, it feels like I want to go back to it. No, of course, no one's justifying cutting anything, dude. That's not even what I'm saying. If you like this kind of thing, okay, you can crowdfund other albums. There's the link. There's the Facebook page. You could crowdfund albums for as little as $1. Those of you that like this kind of broadcast, do you? Well, become a patron. Patreon.com/VinylJunkies. Patreon.com/VinylJunkies for $2 or $5 a day. And I'm guessing you guys want to know what we're doing next week, right? Why don't we do what we're doing next week? And yeah, I've been your waiter, so tip your waiter. Throw $1 to me. Throw $1 over to me. That's what supports the show. If you enjoy the show, support the show. Because we got to do it, man. So support the show. Become a patron. Tip the old man. Crowdfund, whatever. All goes towards the same thing. We keep producing these shows for you. They're gonzo, but if you haven't noticed, I kind of take them seriously too. So next week. There we go. On Monday, we are doing My Morning Jacket, Z, 2005. I've had it in the collection forever and never paid attention to it. So on Monday, we're going to do that. On Wednesday, one that I know some of you, especially Padgy, has been looking extremely forward to. I have never listened to the Stone Roses, ever. So that's happening on Wednesday. These are all the same time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, always. And then finally on Friday, we're doing another Lana Del Rey record. Norman fucking Rockwell. And I gotta say that one kind of amazes me, because the reaction that we've gotten from the Lana Del Rey, old man listens to Lana Del Rey Ultraviolence, is unbelievable. I think it's up to 26,000 views. It's really, So, and a lot of you are asking, and I have the record. Okay. As a matter of fact, Hippie Sarah, one of our patrons, sent the record. So there's that added part for me where I know that if I'm playing it, I'm pleasing somebody who sent it to me. So yeah, we're going to do that on Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. Those of you who enjoy rock conversation, we are going to be doing an entire show with UK Bart's Box 2. That shit's going to be good. If you like obscure rock and roll and you want to see two like real vinyl guys just hardcore go into it, it's going to be fun. Okay? So I invite you to join us tonight at 8 p.m. That's just under 5 hours from now. And it's been lovely. Thanks for